And I'm on mute. Well, that's okay. We're just getting started anyway. Gonna get this posted up in there so you boys get a link. Alright. So, right now I'm on my Beer Pro. I gotta get this thing loaded up. I think that thing's been open all weekend. Because I haven't played Beer Pro since like Saturday before I went out. Jesus. Okay, so moving back into playoff mode. So, just a quick little recap. So we are through the first round with some parable differences. We ended up going through the first game of the second round last time. Since then, we've had some doozies. Tonight, we got Calgary playing. Go Boys Go. Florida, Tampa Bay, another crazy series. Yeah, overall, though, we had a little bit of different results over here. So the Penguins are still in it, Toronto's still in it, LA's still in it, and Minnesota's still in it. So lots of differences, and just to show how different things could have been. And we all know Scully had that big game winner to get them past the Washington Capitals last stream as well, which is something I should really go back and clip, which is something I actually might do. So, well, without further ado, let's just get started. So, we are moving into the second games of the round. We got Minnesota versus Colorado. So, Ghost trying to do his best out here. And remember that we are going to probably try to finish the second round today if it moves along accordingly. After the first period, we got Zooks and McKinnon putting up goals. Ghost is just letting them in. We got Kulikov with Greenway getting a couple other Genos, but the game finishes at 3-2. Cale Makar tried his best, so the series has now moved to a 1-1 tie. Next up, we got LA and Calgary. Let's see what happens here. So LA gets on the board first with Peter Deneau getting her done, but Calgary scoring a couple with Goudreau and Toffoli, but Deneau is taking care of business. Moving on, we are going to get some overtime. LA absolutely pumping Calgary on shots. And we're going to push X and see what happens. Calgary coming through with Rasmus Anderson scoring at 9:12 in the period. So Calgary picking up a big dub there. As soon as the games start mattering more, like, getting close to an elimination, or it is an elimination game, then we'll start doing the one-goal precipice and, trying to get some gameplay again, because I think it looks really good, and it's a lot of fun. So next up, we got Scully versus Coyle, game number 2. This is one I'm real excited to see, just because I know the boys got a lot of jam. And remember that we are all 95s, and except for Ghost, because he's a 5'7" goalie, he needs to be 99 overall. We got Air Bud Light putting up a goal with Anthony Duclair. We are tied going into the third, and it's looking like Florida really stepped on it, taking the 2-goal edge, and along with it, game 2. So Florida's moved up to 2-0 on Toronto. So, other than that, we got ties. So, we got Pittsburgh versus Carolina, Boquist versus Mac. Let's see what happens. So, 3-0 after the first period. Jarvis fast, and oh my god, D'Angelo getting it done. Moving on, we got 4-1. Mac picking up a goal now with Nikas. But we're going to move into the third period here. And Carolina absolutely went off. Boquist getting another Geno there. Pesci, Aho, all the boys showing up on the score sheet tonight. So that takes over the second game. So let's move past the third games. So 1-1 tie here for Minnesota and Colorado. Colorado going up 2 with Helm and Kupel getting it done. Hartman and McKinnon and Makar to finish it off. Colorado bouncing back to be up 2-1 in the series. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Calgary takes the win. We got Florida and Toronto. Moving into Toronto's backyard. It's tied at 2-2. Reinhart picking up goals, but same with Mitch Marner. And Toronto coming out with Matthews getting 2 huge goals. And there we are. We got Carolina versus Pittsburgh. See if it's another blowout. We got Svechnikov getting a goal to start things out. Pop another 2. Svechnikov and Teravainen getting goals respectively. And they pump them 6 goose. So Nikas Svechnikov gets the hat trick. Jordan Staal, not a big deal. Big shutty. Pittsburgh looking like they're in a bit of trouble. So all the games have balanced out to be 2-1. Now we are moving into basically our games are like backwards to like what the games would be. So like game 4 is already done for the other boys. Either way, like I said, we're gonna just try to get to an elimination game tonight. So that's gonna be the deal. So we'll see if anything holds to fruition for this bracket. Coming up is Colorado versus Minnesota. Minnesota coming up 1, but Colorado in that potent offense just going off in the second period. They're up 4-1, and the game ends at 4-2. So big period for the Colorado Avalanche. Gets them 3-1 up in the series. We got Calgary up 2-1 against LA currently. No scorer. Hitman Hart, the Chuck. And Kalyev getting her done in a second there. But LA comes back with Drew Peacock, the roomie coming in and just burying it. So this is a bigger series than I give it credit for. Because like the problem is like because Corey's a Calgary fan, so I couldn't like put him on Calgary too. So I was kind of selfish there. So I put him on LA because I knew he wouldn't want to play for Edmonton, and that's why Broder was on Edmonton. And we're going to throw another idea out there once this is done, too. Because I'm thinking, like, one-player career mode or something. We'll see what happens. Okay. So, LA tying up the series. Now we got a big one. It is Florida versus Toronto. Coyle versus Scully. And Tavares Lindgren and Hornquist taking care of business, but Reinhart helping the boys out, getting them up by 1 goal into the third period. Wasn't enough. Scully picking up another big goal. Looking like, he's having a productive playoff. Like, him or Boquist are really looking like the Conn Smythe kind of guys right now. So Florida moves up to 3-1 in the series, so we're going to get some elimination games happening. We got 2-1 for Pittsburgh and Carolina. And let's see what happens. Carolina just on that scoring tear. Tony DeAngelo is also just been playing out of his mind. Moving on, we got Mac picking up a goal with McGinn, and also looking at, can never say his name right, Marduk, and, oh, yeah, well, that's fair, Ghost, that's fair. Yeah, let's get into the third period here. So, Boquist picking up another big goal, so once again, him and Scully, just unreal. So this is an elimination game with Ghost in it. No one's on the other team but Minnesota. Like, I'm so surprised they didn't make it out of that round. Like, but you got to realize St. Louis, like, they're looking like they did, like, for their cup run, because you got to remember they were having a shit season. They turned it around and then they got into playoffs and they were just unstoppable. Although, like, I'd say the depth of the two teams are different, but they're still strong, and I think a lot of people were sleeping on them. I know I was. Oh, that coffee's delicious. Anyways. So if it's a 1-goal game into 5 minutes in the last period, we will jump in and check it out. Hal McKinnon, Zuccarello. Zuccarello's been doing well in this playoffs too. Okay, so looking for a 1-goal game. Oh, 1-goal game. Mini on the power play doesn't get it done. Okay. Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to do that yet. What happens if I back out? Okay. We're gonna see what happens. Okay, so you can back out. That's good to know. Because we want the time to get down to 5 minutes. So Colorado goes back up again. Minnesota looking to fight back. Are they going to be able to do it? And they did. So we got 5 minutes left in the period. It is officially go time. Colorado is at home. I'm probably going to have to change the camera. Okay, it's on True Broadcast. Okay, good. Good. I like it. I like it. Well, let's get it on. Alright, so we are here in Colorado for the Minnesota Wild and the Colorado Avalanche. Minnesota looking to fight off elimination. They are down by 1 goal with 5 minutes left. Kaprizov with the big shot. Ghost with the big save. Now, let's not forget, Ghost is a small goalie. He is 5'7". So, we'll just have to have another run-up on his numbers, see how he's doing. He had a productive first round. Looks like he was struggling, fighting it a bit in this round. But you got to remember that Minnesota does have some weapons. Kaprizov is just going to grow into something stupid. I know it. Good pass there. McKinnon trying to break into the zone. Gets stick taken on. Goligoski trying to make it out. Looking half wall. Finds Kaprizov. Kaprizov looking for help. What a backdoor pass. What a save by Ghost. Cale Makar quick to it. Here comes Taves. Taves trying to break it up the wall. Decides to stop. Get it to Landeskog and McKinnon. Try to reset the play. A little backdoor action. Rantanen breaks into the zone. Finds McKinnon in the slot. Big save by Flower. Rantanen gives it over to Zuccarello. Zuccarello pressured by Landeskog. Rantanen helps with the pressure. Gets it to an open wing. Hartman loses the puck though. And Spurgeon will try to clean it up. And McKinnon says not today. McKinnon finds someone out front. Flower with the big save. Another big save. Kaprizov trying to carry out of the zone. Tries to make a move on Taves. Taves takes the puck away. Kaprizov fights it off, though. Landeskog picks up the loose puck. Gets it to half. And breaks it into the zone. We got 3 minutes left. Here's Kadri. Trying to get it out front. And it squeaks in! Nazem Kadri with an absolute garbage goal. But a goal nonetheless in the playoffs. The Colorado Avalanche are up by 2. Are we going to see some desperation here by the Minnesota Wild? And that is a teensy-wincy little interference penalty. They are as shy about it as they used to be there, Brodeen. Yeah, he was really good in my fantasy this year, but latter half of the season. Alright. So Colorado going on the power play. Things looking dire for Minnesota. Eriksson trying to get it out past half. Gets it deep. And good forecheck by Minnesota. Couldn't get the puck though. Burakovsky trying to find help. Gets it. Alright. Well, it's looking like Minnesota's really in the doghouse here. Like, it's not going well. I don't think they're fighting it hard enough. especially with the speed that Colorado has, it's really hard because they play a possession game. Every single one of their guys can handle the puck and move well. They're all great skaters. I watch Cale Makar skate all day. It's fucking art. Burakovsky looking for it. Flower. Almost getting an opportunity there. We got 2 minutes left in Minnesota's playoff round. Comfer turns it over. Foligno turns it over. Kadri breaks in. Looking to shoot. Flower covers it up, though. He's seen enough. Now, Nazem Kadri is leading with hits alongside Comfer, so Colorado not afraid to play with that hitting edge. Landeskog turns it over. Minnesota gets the puck deep. Minnesota coming on hard. Makar turns it over to Gaudreau. Gaudreau gets it back to Goligoski. Goligoski down to Gaudreau. Gaudreau trying to look for help. Trying to support the puck down low. Goligoski over to Gaudreau. Gaudreau looking across. Turns it over to Rantanen. 20 seconds left on the power play. And a minute 40 left in the period. Cam. Oh my God! Choo-choo! Sorry, I just got a little breath taken there. They're moving the puck really well right now. It's back to even, though. Let's see, do they try to pull Flower? Minute left in the period. Big save by Flower. Kaprizov trying to get it out of his own end. Hartman gets to half. Empty net. Kaprizov, Ghost with the big save. Oh, the post! Colorado being really patient, trying to get it out of the zone, get pucks deep. They're up by 2. They don't need to be greedy here. Hartman breaks into the zone, finds Zuccarello, and what a goal! Hartman, with 33 seconds left, finds the net. And with 30 seconds left, we have a game. This face-off is extremely crucial. And Colorado wins it. Colorado holding on to the puck and almost score. Lehkonen. They get the goalie out right away. Finding Merrill. Merrill finds Fiala. Fiala turns it over. O'Connor looking for help in the zone. Gets it out to half. All they got to do is hold the puck. Look at this. Look at this. Minnesota pressuring the puck. They can't get it away from him, though. The footwork. The shot. Ghost saves the series. That could have very well been a goal. That was Kaprizov. A little bit on the outside, but Colorado will be moving on to the semifinals. You know, Minnesota, they fought back. They had a good game. You gotta give them that. Flower. That's a lot to deal with. Alright. Moving along. Big game by Flower. Kept him in it as good as he could. next one. These guys are tied anyway, so. No score in the first. We got Backlund in the second with Majapani finishing it out in Calgary, going up 3-2. Now is the moment I've been waiting for. We got Florida and Toronto. 1-goal games. If it's tied, even better. So, in the third period, with 5 minutes left, it's looking like we're going to get what we've been asking for here. We're going to get a little Coil on Scully action. With 4 minutes left, it is tied. So it's time with 5 minutes left. Air Bud Light versus Scully. That's interesting. Why isn't he was in the lineup? Is he not in the lineup? No, well, I guess we're gonna find out. It should show him there, but it might just be based off of something else. I'm not too sure. It's a little odd. Either way, we're going to look into that once we boot up. We'll have to see. Because we know he scored in the... Yeah, he's right there. There's Scully. So we're not even worried about it. Scully's already on the ice against Marner here. Here comes Toronto. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. Fighting for their playoff lives. Florida looking to win in their own barn. The stakes couldn't be higher. Lots of hits in this game, 21-20. Lots of speed out on the ice right now. Matthews wins it back. Oh, wow, Barkov trying to sneak it in. Gets it back to the point. Ekblad turns it over to Marner. Marner trying to work the wall. Barkov giving him trouble. Riley finally supports the offense and gets it out. Breaks it in over the line. Looking for someone low. Matthews gets stopped by Bobrovsky. Bobrovsky's on the case. All right, Claude Giroux out there. Bunting turns it over. Anthony Duclair gets the puck up to Reinhart. Reinhart gets cut off by Riley. Duclair supporting. Ekblad almost turns it over at the blue line. Gets it back though. Looking for his defensive partner. Decides to go down to Giroux. Gets the puck down low. Riley trying to break out. Nylander helps get it up to Tavares. Tavares gets cut off at the line. Good takeaway. Nylander looking for Tavares. Pulls the trigger. Can't get it through the bodies though. Ekblad plays it up to Hornquist. Hornquist almost gets cut off. Fighting for his life right now. Tried to get it out to G there, but it didn't work out. Giroux looking to break in. Turns it over. Marner gets past half. Turns it over. Weegar to Marshman. Brody plays it up to Air Bud Light. Here's Coyle. Got no help from his team there. Huge hit thrown by Coyle. Big save. Scully trying to sneak in there. Oh, Scully in the kitchen now. As you can see, Austin Matthews. Take those standings with a grain of salt because they're not accurate, because this is playoff mode. There was no regular season. So I think it's basing it off of like their 2021 season. But even then, I don't think that's right. Oh, big save! Soupy turns it over. Scully with a big goal! Scully is not fucking around in this playoff. He's done it to Washington, and now he's done it to Toronto. The Leafs have some work to do. Jesus. Here comes Johnny T. Turns it over at the blue line, causing an offside. What a plug. What a goal. That was fucking insane. Scully has come to just dismantle in the playoffs. And he's back on the ice right now, folks. Chariot turns it over. Here comes Bunting. Bunting gets stopped by Bobrovsky. Holy Toronto, fighting for their playoff life. We got 1 minute left. And the top six of Florida showing why they get it done. Anthony Duclair turns it over to Case. Case trying to break past half, gets it there. They pull the goalie, breaking through center. Big stop by Bob. So we'll see if the big lines come out now. What a game. Vergey in the dot. Matthews turns it over. Hornquist gets past half. Gets crunched. Alright. Simmons gets it to Riley. Matthews almost turns it over. Vergey. 17 seconds left. Toronto trying to fight. They gotta get that first line out there, though. Air Bud Light out on the ice alongside Scully. Hall. Nylander gets tied up by Scully. Scully breaks past half. Oh, he just misses the net. And that is going to do it for Toronto Maple Leafs run in the playoffs. We got the Florida Panthers moving on. What? Like, seriously, give Scully the Conn Smythe. Just get it out of the way. Big game by both clubs there, and came down to the last final minutes. All right. So same deal. We got Mac and Boquist. So Martinook putting them up. Still 1-0. So remember the rule. And if there's 5 minutes left, we are jumping in if it's a 1-goal game. Which by the looks of things, oh, well, just as I speak, We'll see what happens. So it's looking like Carolina's hanging on. Oh, Max scoring a big-time goal. All right, we're down here in Raleigh, North Carolina. Much different camera setup for this stadium. I like it. Trying to get it out front. Pittsburgh, once again, fighting for their playoff lives. We got Shawnee Mack versus Boquist. Oh, Domi putting the pressure on. Good forecheck there. Carolina looking to shut the door here. Domi, Niederreiter shoots. Gets stopped by Jari. So Kopitar actually leading the playoffs in points. Which, you know, like LA, they're on the uphill, man. They're gonna be great in a few years. Here comes Mack. Shawnee Mack gets Crosby. Crosby drops it off to Matheson. Matheson almost turns it over. Gets it over to Gunsel. Gunsel looks in the slot. Gets robbed by Freddie Anderson. Carolina, one of the better defensive teams in the league this year. They don't give you a lot of space. They take a lot of shots. Lots of talent on their club as well. Sveshnikov plays it up to Teravainen. Teravainen turns it over. Malkin trying to find some room out there. What a pass. Raquel finds Rust. Rust turns it over. And here's Gino. Gets it to Rust. Rust tried to get a pass down low there. Good support by the Penguins. What a save by Freddie Anderson. Gino right on the doorstep. Aho gets it up to Trocheck. Trocheck over to Jarvis. Trying to keep sustained pressure. We got a minute 50 left. The Penguins trying to find the space. Here comes Mack. But Carolina being really smart with the puck. Taking their time with it. Pittsburgh cuts them off. Raquel over to the Letang. We got Crosby with a slick little move. Drops it back to Letang. Letang gives it to Raquel. Raquel back to Letang. Letang looking for a lane. Boquist. Up to Slavin. Sveshnikov. Rips it. Big block. Got a minute left in the period. Letang fighting for it. What a battle down low by these two. Here comes Boquist. What a save by Jari. Big save by Freddie Anderson. So we got Pittsburgh pulling the goalie. Let's see if something happens here. What a save by Anderson. Mack had a little bit of room there, but Freddie says not today. Boquist, almost leading the league in hits. He's in the top 5. Not a big deal. Gets it back across. Dumoulin looking to get it over. Nice little quick backhand there, but Freddie was quick enough to read it. All right, right, Crosby back out on the ice here. Looking like Jeff Carter. But getting the big face-off dub, Nikas. And that, I think, will do it for the Pittsburgh Penguins in this playoff run. Nino Ryder picking up the empty netter to probably put this one away. We got 15 seconds left. Boyle, Carter, McGinn. Almost getting a big goal there. Boyle finding McGinn. What a big save. Another big save by Anderson. You got to pay credit where credit is due. Pittsburgh did not want to give up on this game. But unfortunately, Carolina. Well, not even unfortunately. It's unfortunate for them. But on the good note, Carolina is moving on to the semifinals. They will be playing. Or is it semis? Or is this semis? We'll have to see who they're playing. I think it's just, yeah, no, never mind. We are in the semis. So moving on to the finals, we will have Florida and Carolina going head to head. All right, let's finish this round and we got one more elimination game. So, yeah, okay. So we got the finals coming up. So it'll be Florida versus Carolina and either Colorado versus Calgary or Colorado versus LA at this point. But this is an elimination game, so let's see what happens. So after the first period, more scoring, and LA goes up 5-0. Yeah, we'll do it, but only if they get it within a goal with a few minutes left. I don't see it happening. Tkachuk and Hitman scoring goals, but I think it'll be all in vain as the Calgary Flames lose to the LA Kings, moving things to a Game 7. And then after this, we can look at stats. So nothing after the first. 2-0 Calgary after the second. So remember the golden rule, only if it's a one-goal game with 5 minutes left. Sheesh. That didn't take long. Calgary goes up on the power play. And it's looking like Calgary's going to hang on. And they will be playing Colorado in the finals. Okay. Wow. So we won't resume this again until we know what's happening. Oh, gross. Know what we have happening for the third or the final round anyway. So let's get into some stats. Check out on the boys here. Some guys are having some big playoffs, so we're just going to do it by rookie. Okay, so Mac leading all the boys with 13 points, so he's averaging just over a point a game. He had 47 shots. And same with Boquist. He's averaging just over a point a game as well. It looks like he also missed a game. Because, never mind. They could have played a game more in their other round, so that makes sense. That makes sense. Scully in a close second there, or third there with 11 points. We got Drew Peacock, the only defenseman. He's got 10 points. Airbud Light finished off the campaign in playoffs with 10 points. And Kenny the Hitman Hart with 9. Now let's have a quick look at Ghost. Ghost. Alright. So currently, Ghost has 12 games played with 8 wins. He's 324 save percentage, 248 Goals against. I don't know why they say he's from Canada. Sorry about that. He's got no points. Tough look. But overall, he's been playing good for them. Markstrom in a close second there. But so far, Freddie Anderson has really had the curve. Any of them Rocket shutouts? Yeah, he's got 3 shutouts. So Freddie's looking like an absolute beast for Carolina right now. And that's where we're going to leave things. And we'll catch you on the next one. Part 5. Coming round 3. And good luck to y'all.